Hey team, Chris here. Just wanted to talk to you quickly about alcohol and how that fits into your weight loss plan. So we know that weight loss happens when we burn more calories than we consume each day. So the obvious instruction is to keep your calories quite low, which is what you're doing by eating only when hungry, stopping when satisfied, and choosing foods that keep you full. So most of your food should look like the portion plate. We've kind of covered that in a little bit of detail already. I want to talk about how alcohol fits in when we're talking about calories and, can you have any alcohol at all? How does it all work? So I wanted to give you a small rundown, a quick rundown on how many calories in most sort of standard drinks that you might find yourself drinking. So in one standard glass of wine, can you see that there? I filled that with water, but hopefully you can see it. There's about 120 mils in a standard glass of wine that contains one standard drink. So government standard, if you were to get breath tested, one standard glass of wine, around 120 mils. Depending on the wine that you choose, that may be around 80 to 100 calories. Now, most people, I'm the first to admit I love a drink, and my wine often doesn't look like that. My wine often looks like, this is another standard glass of wine. I'm going to pour that in there. My glass of wine often looks more like that. So that's 2 standard glasses, which is now we're talking closer to 200 calories. And if we were to sort of go half of that again, then we're talking 300 calories and 3 standard drinks. So something to remember, that when you pour yourself that glass of wine, unless it looks like this little serving down here, then you're having much more alcohol and many more calories than you first might imagine. So 100 calories in standard, but if you're increasing the alcohol and the calories, of course. In a schooner of beer, we're looking at around, I had to write this down, we're looking at around 160 calories, but that may be more or less depending on the brand you choose and the amount of alcohol in the beer. I know some people like to go for low carb beer, and that's fine. That does lower the calories a little bit, but it's not a huge difference, because you find most of the calories in any sort of alcohol are in the alcohol itself. So when you add in carbohydrates, beer's got alcohol plus carbohydrates, that's why it's higher in calories. Low carb beer can make a little bit of difference, but it's not a huge amount of difference. So standard schooner of beer around 160 calories, which when you compare that to a slice of bread, there's around 80, 90 calories in a slice of bread. So we're sort of talking 2 slices of bread in each schooner of beer, or 1 slice of bread in each small glass of wine. Wanted to talk spirits. So a nip of alcohol, which I've measured in this little nip measurer here. It's only water, so I hope you can see it. So I pour that into my spirit glass. It's a very small amount. In most spirits, in most sorts of spirits that you could find, there's around 70 calories. So whether it be scotch, bourbon, vodka, whatever it might be, if that's mostly straight alcohol, there's around 70 calories in a nip of alcohol. If you then add to that a soft drink, you have to, increase the calories that you're counting. So you have to add more calories. So just say you put in, another 200 calories of Coke or whatever it might be, you've now got a 270 calorie drink compared to your nip of alcohol. Now I want to talk about vodka, because vodka seems to have this reputation as the lowest calorie drink, but all spirits are pretty similar. They're around that 70 calories. So I'd love you to put in soda water, something no calories or very small amount of calories in there. So soda water with lots of ice, a squeeze of lemon or lime, or a diet drink. Now I don't want you to go overboard with your diet drinks, but I would prefer you to be drinking a Diet Coke rather than a full strength Coke, with hopefully the choice that you're eventually going to wean yourself off them. But definitely the diet drinks are better than the full sugar version. So as you can see, a lot of calories, and they don't do anything to fill you up. If anything, some people, drinking alcohol makes them hungrier. So is that something to remember? And also what I want you to remember is when you're having a glass of alcohol, mostly we're thinking of it as an either or type of deal. So you're either having a large glass of wine or you're having the rice portion of your dinner, but I would ideally not like you to have both. So when you're saying yes to something else, it often means you're saying no to something as well. So if you're going to have 2 glasses of alcohol with your dinner, you might have chicken and salad and 2 glasses of wine instead of chicken, salad and potato, if that makes sense. Okay team, that was a quick one today, but hit me with any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that. And I will answer them in the comments section below. Okay, see ya.